Hi, Andy here, Smoke to Vape, with another video review. A long-awaited video review. Pardon my absence, been a very busy boy. Also, some of you may know that Vaportopia.com, my web store, my very small web store, which started as, you know, a love of vaping, has closed, unfortunately. Well, I won't go into too much detail, but basically, if you work in TV, you've got to learn that it's pretty all-consuming. It's why I had to stop doing vapor trails, and it's why I had to stop reviewing, and ultimately my work in TV has made me have to stop running an e-cig store because it was getting in the way of delivering great customer service, which as vapors we all deserve and on the most part get. We're very lucky. That is because the people who run the e-cig stores are 100% on it. They're on it. Their brain is on the web store. With mine was on the web store, but I wasn't sometimes allowed to leave the room to go to the post office. Will it come back? It might do. You know me. I'm always into electronic cigarettes and always will be. And you know, if something great comes along that and my circumstances change, who knows? But for the time being, it's just me, I'm afraid, reviewing this. It's the iTaste MVP Personal Vaporizer. It's a box mod, and I saw I watched Vapor Trails the other night, and I saw the lovely Sav talking about the MVP. Now, I've been out of the loop a little bit. I've been working like a crazy person. I haven't been checking up with all the news and the forums and stuff like that, so I have been out of the loop. And then I typed in MVP and iTaste, and a web store came up that is called the UK e-cigstore.com. And I checked out their website, and I saw this box mod, a variable voltage box mod, for $49.99. Little kit. And inside, it's got this lovely device. Now, I went for the, now I'm checking the website here, I went for the rugged steel version, and you can see it does look rather rugged. Looks like rugged steel. It looks like rugged steel, but the ends are very shiny. And on there you've got an Ego 510 threading. It's got this nice little thing that holds the, that's metal. That's crazy. Anyway, nice packaging, nice packaging. It comes with this multi-port connectory cable thing. Now, if you look on the bottom of the device, lovely silver, shiny silver, you'll see a USB port in which you can plug that into, and then plug that into a variety of things, because this is a battery pack as well. It charges devices, USB devices, anything that's got one of those on it. You've got a mini USB, you've got a, I don't know what, another USB, but it charges my Kindle. And that one which charges iPhone 5s and 4s. And I've tried it out, it works perfectly. This has got a 26 milliamp hour battery in it. 26. No, not 26. 2600. 26 would be rubbish. 2600 milliamp hour battery. I wanted to know how long that device would last me. I've been watching a couple of other people's reviews, and I'm just going to attach one of the cartomizers, clearomizers that comes with this. Look at the rugged steel shining. Look at it. Yeah, completely lost the plot. I'm out of practice. Sorry about that. Oh dear, excuse me. Right, so it looks like a pretty meaty box mod. It's got a good button on it, pretty clicky, soft touch, and I've just, in doing that, I just activated one of the features. The features is that if you click the button 3 times, it switches off or on respectively. So 1, 2, 3, and you get that lovely little light show there, and the device is on, and you can then click the buttons. 0. What does that mean? What could that mean? Well, it's got a puff counter on it. It's my first device with a puff counter on it. Now, puff counters. Who measures electronic cigarette retailers and vendors and everything, not all vendors, but especially Chinese vendors, seem to manufacture and sell their e-cigs on how many puffs you can get out of it. I've never thought of puffs. I always think of milliliters. How many milliliters can I get through, or how much time? Anyway, so in terms of time, this has got a 2600 milliamp hour battery in it. Not a battery you can change. Charging couldn't be simpler. You just use the multi-plug, stick that one in the thing, and then plug it in, and that light will turn green and the device will charge. I charged this up the first day that I got it, and 2 days ago I took it out for a test drive. Here's some of the video I got on that test drive. I'm out and about today with the Innokin iTaste MVP. So I'll be taking it to work and putting it through its paces, really. Seems to work. It only goes down to 3.3, which is odd in my books. All my other variable volt devices, you know, are capable of getting a 3 volt equivalent, and on low resistance cartomizer or atomizers, I have been known to run a cartomizer or atomizer at 3 volts. Going over the Clifton suspension bridge. Lovely. Okay, so it's got a puff counter on it. You know, I thought, fine, see, that would be interesting. Sort of like one of those pedometer meters you put on. You know, how far have I walked today? The only thing I've noticed is that it switches off. When you switch the device off, it resets the puff counter. Now, I know the button is pretty flush against the device, and the chances of misfires is fairly slim because the button is flush against the box. But still, I still turn my device off, so that resets your puff counter. It remembers the voltage when you turn it off, but doesn't keep count of the puffs. Build quality, I'm really impressed with, having had it in my hand for about 3 hours. It's quite heavy, but it does feel like it could take some abuse. It's really sturdy, fits well in the hand too, and yeah, it's comfortable.
One thing I did notice when I was at work is that the power button that switches the USB port for charging on and off isn't completely flush, so it makes it wobble about a bit when you put it on a desk. See? Sticks out a bit. It's not completely flush. Bit of a shame, really.
Performance is really, really good. That was a little bit burnt because it's quite a low resistance clearo I've got on there. So let's run that at 3.7. White out. I like where the button's positioned. I like the fact that I've been vaping on this for 2 days, and when you press it, I'm still getting green. I don't even know what it looks like when the battery runs down. But to summarise, I'm really impressed with the iTaste MVP, and for $49.99, pretty good value. Pretty good value. With the plinth on it, it looks neat. It's looks good in rugged steel. It's got shiny bits as well if you like shinies, and it charges my iPhone if I get stuck as well. All I need to do is find a device that now makes some toast and coffee, and that's my whole life sorted out in one little box. Size-wise, it is top pocketable. but you just do feel a little bit weighed down because it is quite heavy. So yeah, all in all, a very nice boxy mod. If you like box mods and you want variable voltage, you want battery life that's going to last you 2 or 3 days, depending on how many puffs you take. But it doesn't measure resistance. It doesn't. Well, it does everything else. I like it, basically. In summary. So, I thought to myself, this thing can charge stuff that's got USB. Why not make it charge an e-cig? Let's see if it works. It does. This one's already charged up. It's an e-cig charging an e-cig, but will it vape? Yes. So there you go. There's my review of this fantastic box mod device for $49.99 from ukecigstore.com. If you want one, go over there, pick one up. I would recommend that you do because it's been looking after me pretty well. It charges all your devices. It's really, you know, your selection of colours and stuff, and it charges a USB device, and you puff on it. Vapor comes out, and it's got buttons, and you click them, and it's great. It's great. It's great. Anyway, I've been Smoke to Vape, you've been fantastic, and thank you very much for watching my videos. Thank you if you've ever bought something from Vaportopia.com. Very sorry it's shut, but it has. But hopefully now I've got a little bit more spare time. I haven't, I'm lying. But when I do have time, I'm going to pick up whatever I've bought and make a video. So I've been Smoke to Vape, you've been fantastic. Thanks for watching. Bye.